Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse. The Broncos will kick it away first. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Purdue's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main thing.
Oh, out of space. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They think there's room to run to the right here. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Wide open spaces. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. What a disappointment. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. The Broncos offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week, defensive coordinators go in, and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today if they try to play him and match him up.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Broncos will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Power football with the run. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Got it in the middle. It's Wagner. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. To the air, it's Madsen. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. The Broncos come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's McCoby. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion, but they lost yardage. He'll keep it himself. He's loose. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. We'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Madsen. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning on the Jets. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after. To the air on 2nd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Broncos are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
And the Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Looking for space, it's McCoby. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Trying play action. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rides to back and leaves it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the 1st half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Oh, he makes the catch. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. They'll go back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on second down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. He wants it all. Touchdown, Purdue! Fitted in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Oh, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
And the returner will be dragged down. Looking for a crease. It's Gaines. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. And the Boilermakers will keep this drive going. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun. Leaves it on the inside with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Bring in the heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up and they cannot get it done.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoby. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Ford. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Using his legs, it's Gaines. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. A strike downfield. There he goes! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Boise State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Makes the catch. It's Ross. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Madsen. Firing deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Makes the grab down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Madsen. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. And that's a... He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's got an open man. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
The Boilermakers will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Looking to pass, it's Madsen. He's got him, and he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. On target. At the 35, he's got room. Running free. Lots of running room. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 4 over UTEP.
Pulls it, fired, complete.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. It was quite a start for Spencer Danielson in his first full season as head coach at Boise State. 12 wins and a trip to the college football playoff.
And you could see him growing as a coach, and, man, the players loved him. Obviously, Ashton Genty has gone from that dynamite team, but a lot of pieces back in place. I feel like this is a team, Jesse, that we're going to see in this spot a lot more.
Yeah, I agree, David. I think there's a lot of people out there that just think it was all Ashton Genty, but you're right. They have a lot of NFL talent returning at other spots, so I still expect this team to be successful.
Working on the right. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just a short pass to the tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Boilermakers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the ground, it's McCoby. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Quickly out to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Hauls it in. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Boise State. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 45, on his way. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to throw on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside give. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. And the quarterback runs out of time. And down he goes at the 38.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. Whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
At the 26-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Got him downfield. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They'll ride the hot hand. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
The Broncos decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays. And he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. McCoby. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They go to the ground. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into... Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
The field goal is no good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. He'll do it himself. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Madsen. Wide open downfield. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Right on the money. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Bunch formation for these receivers. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going to try to get it himself. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And the Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the single back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
There's a great example of a zone blitz by the defense, and those confuse quarterbacks and offensive linemen because you're dropping defensive linemen out in coverage, but then you're bringing pressure from the 2nd level, and that time the defense was able to fool them and get home.
And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. Floating away.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Boilermakers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. The give to the tailback. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone from the touchback. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. There's the pressure. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never develops. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Might be looking to run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Indiana unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks in Bloomington of what things were like when Lee Corso was in charge. An A-plus performance from the Hoosiers.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds the tight end.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoby. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They want that clock to run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second down.
The give on the inside.
Defenses is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The Broncos will send out the punt unit.
Number 61 on to kick it away.
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. On the run, it's McCoby. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Drive with a first and goal. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Lets it fly. Touchdown Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Gonna run it. It's McCoby. Makes it past the marker. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Give to the running back. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Zips it out to his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw again. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
the defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.